Welcome back. This is still Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. Yes, let me tell you, it's a conversation and we are live on Facebook this time. We're live on Facebook. I would like you to join us as we have this moment together. I'm Oluwaseun Akinola, and I welcome you to the second part of this program right here. We'll be talking about COVID vaccination as we move on the program. I'll be talking about human rights. We'll be talking about my story. I told you that I have a story to tell. I may not be able to cover every part of this story today, but please join me. You can go to our Facebook fan page. You will see the video there running. You can see us there, and let's have a wonderful time together here. But I told you about a man who was taken from his home, without his consent, without a warrant of arrest, without a court order. So let's listen to this. The daughter spoke with me, and I wanted you to keenly listen. It's a human rights issue, and I want you to listen keenly to this story by the daughter who witnessed this event. What's your name?
My name is Aziz Abidemi.
What happened to your father?
On the 18th of November 2021, some men who called themselves military men came to my father's house to arrest him, all in the name of interrogation.
They came at about what time on the 18th?
That was around 7
p.m.?
7 a.m. in the morning.
And so, did they have warrant of arrest to arrest him?
No, they didn't show us as we requested for the warrant of arrest. They didn't show us because they said it was only for interrogation.
How did it happen? Tell me how it happened that morning.
All right. On that fateful day, my father, in his usual way, every morning he would, after praying, he's a Muslim man, so after praying, he would move out to spray beans and corn for the animals. So it was around that time that I used to sweep as well. So I got out at exactly the time my father was outside spraying that corn. So I noticed some stranger, which my father also noticed. A particular man was standing behind his car. My father used to park his car outside the gate, not inside the compound. So my father there was this kind of worried look on his face. But he just felt he shouldn't mind at that moment. He got inside, was about to take his breath at that time. So I was washing outside with my mother. I realized my father moved out again to check those people. They were still there. So it was around that time we didn't notice when my father moved out to challenge them, because at that moment, one man has become two men. So my father had to challenge them, seeing a stranger around the street.
Yeah.
My father was like, "Who are you and what are you looking for?" They were like, "We are here to arrest you."
Were they in uniform?
They were on mufti.
Okay.
So my father was like, "Arrest me." At that particular moment, my father raised an alarm. When I got out, that was when I realized they've been trying to bundle my father out in towel.
Oh, okay. He was
on towel, yes.
Towel around his waist.
Around his chest.
Okay, and he wasn't wearing anything beyond the towel.
He wasn't wearing anything because he was about to take his bath at that moment. So when I moved outside, I realized that there were more than 3 people, and one was on soldier uniform and the others were on mufti.
Okay, so there were 4 of them now. They were one was wearing uniform.
One was wearing uniform.
And the others were not.
Others were on
All right,
mufti.
so and then they were in a vehicle. What kind of vehicle?
A Golf.
Oh, a golf car.
Yes.
Okay.
So
was it branded?
The golf car wasn't branded.
Okay.
It was when the argument was getting longer that they had to allow my dad to change his dress at that moment.
Okay, so allowed him to enter the house
to change
and then take off.
No one followed him at that moment into the room.
Okay.
So immediately my father entered, I noticed one of them signaled from the street.
Okay.
So that was when I realized that there is a particular Elox car branded Operation Bust.
Okay.
They moved into our street at that moment. The soldiers on the Elox car, I certainly cannot
You
count
don't know how
them.
many they
Sir.
were.
Yes,
okay.
sir. So when they were about to take my father with them in the golf car, I was able to check the car myself, where I noticed that the driver that was even driving the golf car is fully armed. Like,
okay.
I was surprised.
It was armed.
I was surprised.
Okay.
So they allowed my brother to follow him at that moment.
So where did they take him?
According to my brother, they took him to Operation Bust office.
So that was what
in
you
Oyo
saw.
Town.
So
Yep.
what you saw was some men came to your surrounding, your neighborhood.
Exactly, sir.
Your father challenged the guy who was close to his vehicle, and then two of them, apprehended him, allowed him to change his clothes, and then they took him away.
Yes, sir.
So you witnessed all of that.
Yes, sir.
There was no warrant of arrest.
There wasn't any.
And there was no prior notice that they were coming to pick him up.
None.
You didn't have any idea whether your father had a business deal with someone that went sour.
No.
You don't also know whether he had a brush with the police.
No, sir.
All right. So what was his occupation, or what is his occupation?
My father is a farmer.
A farmer.
And is a transporter.
A transporter.
He was NURTW chairman, Oyo West Local Government. That was 2015, roughly 2018-19.
Okay. So he's no longer NURTW chairman.
He is no longer.
But he is a farmer and a transporter.
Yes, sir.
And have you been able to go see him where he was? Where is he being incarcerated?
Till this moment, I've not been able to hear anything about my father's whereabouts.
He has not called?
Neither have I even heard anything from him.
So you don't know where he is currently?
I don't know where he is.
You have no idea?
The whole family do not know where my father is.
How is the mom taking this?
My mom has been in the hospital ever since the issue occurred. She doesn't even look like a human being anymore. She has been admitted at our family hospital. This is so saddening. As me myself, I've been mentally disturbed. A lot of things has been put on hold because the breadwinner of our family is nowhere to be found. All in the name of military men came to arrest him, telling us it was only for interrogation.
Interrogation about what?
About nothing we know nothing about. They didn't give us any hints, at least, for us to at least know where to run to. They didn't even give us any info till this moment.
And they've not called the family to say he's with us and he's safe and nothing is happening to him?
No one has called the family.
And they didn't tell you whether was his offense or this is his offense, and we're asking him questions about this?
Nothing. As we've not even been able to reach anybody, not even his phone.
And nobody's speaking to you?
No one is
Have
saying anything to
have you
us.
called his phone?
Yes, till this morning, I still tried his numbers.
And it's not ringing?
Switched off.
You heard the story. Barrister Femi Ajibade is here from Citizens Gavel. All we talk about here is about rights. Barrister, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm great.
It's good to have you.
Thank you.
That's part of that story. It's not concluded, but what do you make of that? Is that an arrest, abduction, a kidnap?
I would say that is definitely not an arrest. And of course, by virtue of the provision of the ACJL, there are, arrest protocols that should have been followed that were not followed. And one of the an important part of that is, informing the suspect of his, offense, and at the same time, after arresting the suspect, informing his next of kin or his family member his whereabouts, where he is, and how to get him necessary support, which includes legal representation. So none of the, events that occurred in that story fit into, the provisions of the ACJL as to arrest protocol. So that is illegal. Everything about that story is illegal.
So according to law, we cannot call that an arrest.
No, you can't.
This happened on the 18th of November. Today is the 8th of December. His whereabouts is unknown. What can the family do?
Okay. First option is to, get legal representation, like I said. On the part of the family, they need to get, legal representation as soon as possible. Maybe reach out to a lawyer or reach out to organizations, working in the access to justice and civil justice space. And then these lawyer and these organizations have to, liaise with the authorities of the Nigerian Army, the authorities of the Nigerian police, because I think it's a coalition. Operation Boss is a coalition between security outfits in Oyo State. And, that means liaising with heads of these organizations to try and ascertain, number one, the offense of the victim, number two, the situation of the victim, and number three, how to, if he's found, culpable, or if he's been indicted of a crime, how to get him to be arraigned in a court of proper jurisdiction so that he can be gotten out on bail. Because nothing in this process is following the legal, the proper legal process. Nothing. You can't just arrest someone and take him away without informing his family, without giving him access to legal representation. It's more like an abduction. So
I was waiting for that.
Yes.
While I was writing my note this morning, I wrote abduction. I wrote abduction. I wrote military. I was saying, can the military abduct anyone? I mean, I didn't want to run into issue of libel or something. But the truth is, this is an abduction rather than call it an arrest. Because if you said that it's what they call arrest protocol. There's a procedure.
Yeah.
To fulfill before we can call something an arrest. But this particular story defeats all of those protocols.
Exactly.
What kind of a country are we where people can just be arrested or abducted from their homes without you knowing where they're coming from? Let's see, who is here? Somebody's calling. If you want to call me, maybe I can take one or two calls on this matter. 0809 155 1055. I'm due for an advert now. 0809 155 1055. Let's see. Someone is here. Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
This is Koye Ladele from Iworo.
Welcome, sir.
I listened to the story. The man is not lost. The daughter said that they took him to the Operation Box office. Thank God the lawyer has said, in the view of such a thing, you get a legal representation. So I think the family will need to get a lawyer. Then secondly...
Can I tell you something? Before you say the second one, can I tell you something?
Okay, sir.
In Splash FM, we have gone to the Operation Bust office in Oyo State here, in Ibadan here. And the Director General there told us point blank that Operation Bust has nothing to do with that case. They don't have him in their custody, and that we have to go and look for him within the military circle.
Okay, thank God for that input, because I actually wanted to say the second option now, the lady has run to the media, and I wanted to say there is a need for you, our representative there, in conversation to pay a visit to Operation Boss office. And to my lady there listening to this, who brought this case, in situation like that, there is a need for you to know the plate number of the vessels involved. You said they brought a pickup. What's the number of the pickup? They brought a Golf. What's the number of the Golf? This is the age of technology. Don't you have a phone to take some snaps? They are taking your father away. So, but what I think should be done now is that there is a need for a lawyer to take up the case from here. And I want to appeal to our barrister Ogunlola. This is the kind of case he should be interested in on our behalf. He's a people's lawyer. So if Barrister Akinola is listening to me, I am appealing to him on a pro bono. He should please come and help this family. We are all listening. We want to know the end of this matter, because this is not a banana republic where anybody can just say arrest anybody without a lawful way to do it. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you, Reverend Koyiladele, for your intervention this morning. So, Idowu Gabriel also said something here. He said she would have made video of the people that came to arrest her father. Here, Queen, thank you for watching. Fatiu Suara, thank you also for watching. And then we want to hear you speak with us. Let's take a break. I'll be back in a moment. Do stay with us.
Hello?
Thank God. Hello? Hello, Polo. How far now? My wife just bumped again. Now. I beg.
Congratulations, my guy.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you, Polo. I beg. You feel borrow me urgent 30K. Immediately then pay me salary, I go sort you. I beg, Polo, my guy.
Wait, no be Friday here you borrow 60K for office. What's happening?
Polo, I get 6 children now. You didn't forget.
Plus this new one, 7.
My brother. Make them refer you to Ubunge Clinic. We will help you and madam with all our family planning matter. No toxia, no help you. Call 55059 today. They talk private and now free. Hello? Polo, are you there? Hey. Honey and Banana Connect. Call 55059 today.
Phoenix app has everything you may be searching for on the internet.
Travel destinations for my next adventure?
You bet.
I love food. Finding new recipes is my guilty pleasure.
Sure.
Can I get updates on news, football, movies, music, and fashion that I love?
Well, I also love searching for vintage dolls.
Whatever it is, find the best version of everything you love and so much more with the Phoenix app. Search, download, share, and save special memories with friends all in a jiffy. Download Phoenix on Google Play Store today. Phoenix, find likes.
Bode, now what do you find for kitchen?
My dear, now spoon to drink of medicine.
Honey, take comics. Just here, drink and get relief.
Yes, so summer comics for scratch throat. Comics get dextromethorphan and guanfacine. Just here, drink and get relief from cough. Ide kulele to drink. Are they relief now? I love comics. Now, Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute comics. Products will make you drowsy. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Comics, Ide kulele.
Words are powerful, but even more powerful is when they are backed by action. Which is why at Keystone Bank, we don't just say you are important. We show you how important you are to us by providing you with simple and innovative banking technology that hit home. From our online banking and mobile app to our star 7111 hash platform to our super fast loan services and so much more. At Keystone, you'll find a refreshing approach that takes banking from being bearable to pleasurable. At Keystone Bank, experience customer dedication and innovation that goes beyond words. Keystone Bank, we grow together.
Mommy, my teacher said 90% of my brain will develop by the time I am 5.
Really? What else did she say?
She said I need iron in my food for my brain to grow well.
Oh, very true. And that's why I give you Cerelac Junior every day, which provides half of your daily iron needs.
And Cerelac Junior tastes so good.
Cerelac Junior with Iron Plus. It's all good, Mom.
This festive.
Wow! I feel good.
Because I choose non-stop sports action.
But you also brought someone along who's not a member.
Yeah, I choose local drama filled with suspense.
We've got a serious case of the wedgies.
For my kids, I choose cartoon shows that are full of laughter.
I feel good.
Hell yeah! Choose over 135 channels full of joyful entertainment.
I knew that I wouldn't.
You too, choose joy this holidays. DSTV, it's your moment.
Hasbro makes me your games. Hansbro gon' make you happy.
Oh yeah, now make me happy.
Narrows Day, milky treat today.
Hansbro makes me happy.
Oats and milk that all the way.
Hansbro makes me happy.
Oats and coconut is every day.
Hansbro makes me happy.
Turn up happy moments with Hansbro.
Hansbro makes me happy.
Lẹ́nìkan bá ń bi mí ohun tí mo máa ṣe tí bá jowó tó tówó gidi. Mo ronú mílíọ̀nù kan náírà àbí. Ìyẹn ò tó nǹkan kan rárá. Bóyá pẹ̀lú bíi 5 tàbí 10. Mo lè.
Mú àlárere rẹ ṣẹ pẹ̀lú ìpolongo Airtel Recharge and Blow níbi tí gbogbo èèyàn ti jẹ́ olúborí. Ra owó ìpè dójú àmì lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ kó o sì gbádùn ẹ̀bùn owó tó tó 100 mílíọ̀nù náírà. Ìpolongo yìí ń wá sópin ní oṣù December ọdún 2021. Fún àlàyé síwájú sí testa 444*4#.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Bode, now what do you find for kitchen?
My dear, now spoon to drink off medicine.
Honey, take comics. Just here, drink and get relief.
Yes, so summer comics for scratch throat. Comics get dextromethorphan and guanfacine. Just here, drink and get relief from cough. Idekulele to drink. Are they relief now? I love comics. Now, Orange Drops Limited they distribute comics. Products will make you drowsy. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Comics, Idekulele.
Oh, Mo, it's so easy to learn anything today. That's how my little niece of yesterday tied my gele for me like a pro. When I asked her who taught her, she just gave me her phone to watch a video. Now, I can tie my own gele. Plus, I'm also learning how to prepare fisherman soup.
With MTN's reliable internet and countless learning videos on YouTube, learning how to prepare ofinsala is just one of the things you can learn online. Get up to 7 hours of free streaming on YouTube when you buy data plans from MTN. Dial *131# to get started.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
To the season of fall, hope rising, cherish the season, relish the nourishment. Hollandia, celebrate the season's goodness. Hollandia.
Have you picked up your Hollandia Yogurt Christmas pack yet? Get yours today in stores near you.
Better than Lado, Omnibis they reward customers with jolly prizes this season. Lucky customers go win jolly prize like generator, freezer, and other consolation prizes there. The Oga Pata winner go enjoy 1 year shop rent. It never end though. All customers go win 1,000 naira on every purchase delivered from now till December 24th. Buy more, win more. Everybody is a winner. Visit shop.omnibis.app or download the app now.
To show, no be wash, show, no be wash, show. Oh.
To wash plates, they give you space. Come here, the latest. A few drops can wash this much. Just like 1, 2 show the wash plate, full buckets. You know they tear pockets at all. Ultra sharp grease cutting power. To show na baba. To show a dishwashing liquid. No be wash, show, no be wash, show. Wash plates, full bucket. No be wash, show, no be wash, show. You know they tear pocket. No be wash, show, no be wash, show. To show. No be wash, show, no be wash, show. Ultra sharp grease cutting power. To show na baba. A few drops can wash this much. Just like 1, 2.
New Too Short dishwashing liquid. Available in Too Short Original and Too Short Fresh Lemon in 250, 500 and 1000 ml bottles. Get yours today. Too Short dishwashing liquid. No be wash.
Ìpè yìí wà fún àwọn tó gbóyà, àwọn tó kíyà, fún àwọn akíkanjú tó ti rinlẹ̀ sínú akínyẹmí ara wọn, fún àwọn tó ti ṣetán fún ìdojúkọ tuntun, fún àwọn tó ti rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ nínú ojúlówó. Ìpè síbi iṣẹ́ àyànmọ́ rẹ̀ nìyí. Ìpè síbi gíga. Ìpè fún àwọn aláṣẹ fínífíní. Ṣàṣẹ fíní. Fọwọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ àrẹ láyà. Kàn sí parimatch.ng láti ṣe ìforúkọsílẹ̀ lónìí. Parimatch. Agbára láti borí.
It's the time of the year. Come, let's chill together. Pop Chivita, make we jolly. Yeah. All over Naija, anywhere you day. Share Chivita with your family and friends. Enjoy this Christmas. Chivita season. waste my time. I go enjoy myself with tire. Plenty food to chop. Chivita juice with the vibe. Oh, yeah, make we chill, yo. Enjoy this Christmas, Let's celebrate with Chivita, ooh yeah.
Juice up this season with the special Chivita Christmas packs available in stores near you.
Dominion University is a world-class private institution located in a serene environment conducive for teaching, learning, quality research, and development. We are currently admitting students into our various programs of study. Candidates with JAMB score of 140 and above, including 5 O-level credit in SSCE, NECO, GCE, can apply for our courses. We are also admitting students who already have their 5 O-level credits in SSCE, NECO, and GCE into our foundation programs. For further information, kindly log on to our website www.dominionuniversity.edu.ng or call us on 0816 640 2123, 0901 048 4404 and 0901 048 4428. Dominion University, raising generational leaders.
Everything is ready. Fashion, groceries, so Jumia is ready. Tech and gadgets, so everything is ready. Unbeatable prices, Jumia is ready. With Jumia, Christmas is delivered.
Get up to 50% off with our Christmas deals on groceries, fashion, phones, electronics, and more. From the 6th to the 19th of December, visit the Jumia site or download the app to shop all deals. Jumia, your everyday delivered.
La 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 la. Ìyá ọlọ́gbọ́n. Èwo lẹ̀ ń ṣe?
Mo ń ṣe oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pẹ̀lú mílìkì ìdàgbàsókè PIC 456.
Oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pẹ̀lú mílìkì ìdàgbàsókè PIC 456 kẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ó ní àlékún DHA, èyí tó ń ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn ìdàgbàsókè ọpọlọ tó jí pépé. Bákan náà ló tún ní káṣíọ̀mù, fítámìn D àti onígá ńlá protein láti mú àwọn ọmọ rẹ dàgbà kí wọ́n sì lágbára.
Mo fẹ́ràn ẹ̀. Màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní fi mílìkì ìdàgbàsókè PIC 456 tó ní àlékún DHA, èyí tó ń ṣàtìlẹ́yìn ìdàgbàsókè ọpọlọ tó jí pépé fi kún àwọn èròjà ìṣaralóore fún àwọn ọmọ mi.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Dàgbà kó lágbára kó sì jáfáfá pẹ̀lú mílìkì ìdàgbàsókè PIC 456 lójoojúmọ́.
Thank you for being there with us on Splash 105.5 FM, your integrity station. So we will be talking about COVID-19 very quickly. It's going to be a brief discussion about COVID-19 actually, not something elaborate. I have risk communicator, Oyo State Emergency Operations Center, Amavie Dimiari, right here in the studio, and Dr. Shola Oriniowo, Head Risk Communication and Community Engagement Pillar, or your COVID-19 EOC. Thank you for coming on the program today.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Good morning to you. How are you doing?
Oh, we're fine.
All right, so let me start from Dr. Shola Oriniowo. People are not taking this disease seriously. The severity doesn't seem to connect with our reality. The risk perception is also not connected to what we see every day. Why are people not interested in taking the jabs?
Well, it's multifactorial. The fact that people don't trust the authorities, and there's a lot of conspiracy theories that are going around, make people to doubt the safety and even the objective of rolling out the vaccines this quickly. As much as possible, we try to dispel all of that, because the whole goal of pushing out the vaccine the way we have done is all about public health safety.
Now, Amavie Dimiari, you are a risk communicator. Tell me, why are people taking the risk of, not taking the job?
Like Dr. Shola rightly said, it's still the issue of trust. People are not yet comfortable with taking the vaccine, but it is very important for them to note that the vaccines are safe and efficacious. by all standards.
So, you said they're safe. There's a lot of confusion. I'm still with you. A lot of confusion about this vaccine. You take first jab, second jab. They say you need to take a booster jab now. There are different types of jabs, and there are different protocols about them. If you're taking a particular one, you need to take a jab, booster jab. If you're taking another one, you don't need to take a jab. There's a lot of confusion about it. How do we sieve this confusion and make the communication straight to the people about the need to take the jab?
Okay. The COVID-19 disease is actually quite recent. As we all know, first detected in 2019, December 31st. So there is still a lot of modifications and research ongoing about that. And the COVID vaccine was given out, the distribution started this year. And about that.
Okay, sorry. Let me
just take from her. Yeah.
Okay. So the vaccines, different companies have come up with different products, and we have currently in Nigeria we have AstraZeneca, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson is on the way. And just like your routine medications where you can have different brands, that's the same way we have different brands of the vaccine. But the baseline is that all of them are safe and offer some degree of protection. When you get to the vaccination centers, based on what is available, because we bring them in batches, that's what will be administered to you. But before it is administered, we usually educate the people taking the vaccine. So we tell you this is what you're taking, and this is the number of doses you're going to take for this particular brand.
I was not told what the one I was taking.
I'm not sure that's well. Again,
I went to take it. I was not informed that this is the particular one you're taking.
That's strange.
I took it in May.
That's strange. But yes, we know that some centers because of the crowd, workload, and all of that, some of these things may not have been done.
Shouldn't it be told to everybody that is taking?
Everybody that is taking should know what they're taking. But I would also put it to you that you should have asked.
I should have asked?
Yes.
Why should I be asking? That's a medical doctor telling me that this is what you're going to take.
No, see, the thing about us in...
You're putting it on me right now.
No, it's a two-way thing because it's communication. When we go to healthcare, when we access healthcare services, we've come to see the healthcare provider as the all-knowing. But
because we don't know about it.
Yes, the ideal thing actually is you're supposed to interact with your healthcare worker, and both of you are supposed to conclude on your management plan. But that's away from vaccines. So I don't know if you want to go
exactly. I'm actually dealing with the vaccine.
Yes.
So tell me, where are these vaccines being taken in your state today?
Okay, so we have them in all local governments, in specific primary healthcare centers. MPHCDA has, that's the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, has a link that is going around. You can get it from their website. When you download that link and you register online, you choose your local government, state, local government. There will be a drop-down icon on the form that will show you the centers available in your local government, and then you can choose any of those centers. At least we have 3 to 5 in most local governments.
How are you interacting with those who are probably not educated?
Okay, currently the state, with the help of, in partnership with some organizations, are actually in the process of community engagement with people in rural areas. In the pipeline, there has been interventions like programs, projects with religious leaders, and also most recently with core members to engage those at the rural areas, those that are not educated in the various local governments in the state.
So do we have the vaccines available in your state?
Yes, the vaccines are available, and we want people to come out and get vaccinated.
What time are they coming out to get it?
They are available during work hours, 9 to 4, Monday to, I think, Saturday.
So you said we go to our local government headquarters?
Yes. Usually when you are registering, the dates for vaccination is available on the online registration, so you can choose the dates you go and get vaccinated.
Okay. Okay, so Citizens Gavel, we will not be able to deal with our topic today, but tell me, I actually wanted you to talk to me about that case, because that's what I actually have. But tell me how people can contact Citizens Gavel, and is there a way Citizens Gavel can also help with this case?
Of course, like I said earlier, that the family of the lady needs to, get legal representation, and of course they have to get someone that has ample experience in this kind of cases, that have done this kind of cases before, and they also need to get in touch with civil society organizations like Citizens Gavel and other organizations working in the access to justice and legal aid space in Oyo State. So of course I've given out my number, our number on this show. Okay, so let me call out the number.
Yes, again.
Okay, 081 028 42542. Once again, 081 028 42542.
Thank you, Sajibade, for coming on the program today.
You're welcome,
that's how much time can take us. From the Head Risk Communication and Community Engagement Pillar, or your COVID EOC, thank you for coming. Dr. Shola Oriniowo. I appreciate you for coming today.
Thank you.
But I hope we can do more of this.
Yes, definitely.
My door is open for us to do more of this.
We actually have a dedicated media team that offer free media engagement. You just need to notify us and we'll be there.
Thank you very much. Amave Dimiari, Risk Communicator, Oyo State Emergency Operations Center. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
That's it on the program for today. I'll see you next Wednesday. Join me and my colleague on Thursday. That's tomorrow at 5 p.m. for the program that we call Splash Rendezvous. Good morning.
Your health and body are as important and priceless, and both deserve to get right attention. As we approach the Harmattan season, one prominent environmental feature is the extreme weather within a day. The heat is the daytime and the cool breeze in the nighttime. It is so inconvenient to experience. It is every day during Harmattan season. Nonetheless, the festive period has come, guys. It is time to meet our family and friends, to spend time, and to enjoy the moment together. When all the nice moments come, of course, we must be in that best condition. Nonetheless, the extreme weather of Harmattan can get you cold and catarrh. Don't make cold and catarrh distract your festive plan with your family and friends. No wahala. We have Procode. Procode is the #1 cold and catarrh medicine that has been serving to all Nigerians' families for 35 years. Procode consists of paracetamol and phenylephrine that can relieve you from cold and its symptoms such as sneezing, nasal, congestion, headache, or dizziness and fever. You don't want that, right? Procode is a Nigerian household brand, and the efficacy has been trusted from generation to generation. Remember to take Procode whenever you get cold and catarrh. You can buy it at any nearest pharmacist and chemist from your house. Please, please, don't ruin your most important moment with your family and friends because you get cold and catarrh. However, when cold and catarrh strike you because of the extreme Harmattan weather, Procode will always be your solution. Procode, stay active without cold. This product is not suitable for pregnant women and lactating mother. Please consult your doctor if symptoms persist after 3 days.
Splash FM 105.5.
Àwọn tó kán létí wọn mọ ohun tó dára o. Kásìsì máa ni wọ́n ń lò. Kásìsì ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ òde òní náà fi ṣe. Kásìsì ó dára kì máa í mòrú. Ó tún ṣe ege sí odi ìwọ̀n tẹ́ bá fẹ́ o. Ó lè kókó. Ó dára ó rẹwà ó lànà pẹ́. Ó lè kókó. Ó dára ó rẹwà ó lànà pẹ́. Prestige wà. Lẹ́gẹ̀dì gan ìyẹn ò lẹ́gbẹ́. Diamond wà. Crystal pẹ̀lú Supreme tó dára. Ilé iṣẹ́ Nigerite ló ṣe wọ́n jáde o. Nigerite calcicil tó táwọn yọjú.
Calcicil sílẹ̀ tí iléeṣẹ́ Nigerite fìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ayé òde òní gbé jáde. Ó rẹwà, ó le koko, ó lálòpẹ́. Bàbá ń bari ẹ̀ ní pé kì í mòoru. Ó yàtọ̀ láwùjọ àwọn sílẹ̀. Ó tún ṣe gẹ́sì ìpele. Bẹ́ẹ̀ owó rẹ̀ mọ̀ níwọ̀nba. Ó sì wà ní gbogbo ilé ìtajà Nigerite jákèjádò Nàìjíríà. Nigerite calcicil ó ju sílẹ̀ lásán lọ.
Àríkẹ́ ojú rẹ̀ ṣe akọrẹ lọ báyìí.
bọ̀dá wà sún ewé fúnmílẹ̀ òjé alọ́jà òya.
Ọjà àyà bíi ti bó ó túmọ̀ sí pé ọmọ lo mama ATM mọ́sọ̀bù ẹnu.
bọ̀dá wà sí ìwé dákun ewu tún ni mama ATM POS.
Mama ATM ní gbogbo ntajà tó ní sọ̀bù ń lò báyìí. Ìwọ wo sadé tó ní sọ̀bù nísàlẹ̀ ọjà lọ́hùn. Gbogbo gbala ń bára máa ń wo sọ̀bù rẹ̀ tọ́jà rẹ̀ sì ń yan kíákíá. Torí wípé ń lo Mama ATM POS. Èèyàn nìkan kọ́ àwọn bára tó bá tó ara nǹkan lẹ́yìn dòdò ń sọ̀bù rẹ̀ àtúmọ̀ ara research card. Eléyìí tó tẹ̀ jáde lórí Mama ATM POS. Àwọn bára máa ń gbowó lórí Mama ATM POS machine.